Nandiyan ka pala. Andito na naman ako. And with me today are some of my Hoyas. As you can tell, it's somewhat very jungly vibe here right now because I am in California actually. So this is not a jungly vibe here. It's more of a desert. We're at zone 10, so it's not too bad for these plants. We just have to provide some humidity. But anyways, I have gathered some Hoyas here around me. You all know Hoyas are tropical plants. Well, if you don't, now you know. So yeah, I decided to gather some of the Hoyas in my collection that have something in common, which are they have big blooms. They cannot lie. Is that how you go? Is that how the lyrics go? I've gathered the Hoyas that produce big blooms. At the moment, I haven't had any of them bloom, and one of them is just a cutting. I'm waiting for it to root. And also, if you haven't been following me on our Instagram, here it is. Our handle is up here at Julians_plant_corner. There I have mentioned once that at one point, I think this was a few weeks ago, that I finally completed my list. Yes, and that list was this Hoyas. I was into this thing, I was into collecting Hoyas that has big blooms. Yeah, and I finally completed it, and I'm ready to show you guys what they are. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So just because this one is still a cutting, I'm gonna show it. Can you actually see me with this thing? Let me try to... Oh, there it is. There we go. So let's go. There's another tendril here. I feel like it's gonna poke me in my nose. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and see which Hoyas are in my collection that has big blooms. And I did purposely not get a specific Hoya because according to what I've read about it, its blooms stink. Yeah. Yes, Jill, it stinks. So that Hoya stinks, well, the bloom. And it is the Hoya gigas. It's actually found in Papua New Guinea. And I'm gonna insert a picture of here. So Hoya gigas. And no, I'm not getting it. So, but let's go ahead and go through the Hoyas that produces big blooms in my collection. So the very first one, this one I just got it recently. As you can tell, there is no roots yet. It is an eriostema. Most of the Hoyas that you will see here, maybe like a third of my big blooms Hoya are eriostemas, including the gigas that I don't have is also an eriostema. So an eriostema apparently are Hoyas that are fuzzy. They're also green and very fuzzy. As you can tell, as I go through it with you guys, you'll notice that their leaves look somewhat similar. They're all fuzzy, like fuzzy. Yeah. So yeah. So eriostemas, they're hairy or fuzzy, and they have green stem. They don't have woody stems. I think that's, and their blooms, some can be big and their blooms doesn't go into clusters. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as what I've read so far, that's the characteristics of eriostemas that I have noticed or compiled in my head, and now I'm sharing it with you guys. So yeah, so the first one is this Hoya ciliata. I believe there's another name for this. I'm not sure, but obviously I'm gonna insert it here. Just like what I mentioned, it's very hairy, almost like I would say a tongue, a cat's tongue. Yeah, but not sharp in a way, but like a felt paper. There you go, like felt. And this is the bloom. As you can tell, it is big blooms. It has big blooms, and that's why. And this one, I didn't even actually know that is gonna be part of my collection that has big blooms, because this was just randomly offered. This was just randomly offered to me when I decided to buy a cutting of another Hoya. So Hoya ciliata. And with this, you can already see this in front of me. This is the last one. Well, besides that, this is the last one that I was able to check off of my list of Hoyas that has big blooms. I even contemplated at the end not to get this because, yeah, even I think It's because people are telling me it's gonna be really hard to make this one bloom. I really have to give this the most ideal environment, like give it Hawaii or a Florida environment for it to bloom. But this is Hoya lauterbachii or lauterbachii. But these are the blooms. It's huge, right? So it's almost like a cup flower. I feel like maybe the birds can even, I don't know, we shall find out if like the nectars will come out in the middle and then the cup size bloom will harbor it, or maybe water will collect in it and then they'll attract birds. But yeah, every shape of these plants and its blooms has a purpose that denotes to its pollinator or its designated pollinator. So yeah, maybe one day this Hoya lauterbachii or lauterbachii will bloom for me. Next to it, let's just go through the eriostemas that I have at the moment. And this guy here is Hoya Ruthie. Don't confuse this with the other Hoya. There's another Hoya called Hoya Ruthie with an A at the end. This one doesn't have an A, it's just a Ruthie. The spellings here. Again, it's very fuzzy, not as fuzzy as the first two, but this is also an eriostema, and its blooms are like this, very pretty, almost like a star, right? And yes, I did. It used to have a long tendril and a pair of huge leaves here, but I auctioned it up. And again, thank you very much for those who participated in that auction. You guys, I'm sure it has helped Black Lives Matter for a good cause. So good job, guys. But yeah, so Hoya Ruthie, not Ruthie, but Ruthie. Oh, and then this guy, whoops, another eriostema. Excuse me, Miss Ruthie. I think I'm gonna need to rearrange this. It's a Hoya monette. So if you saw my previous unboxing, I think it's part of the ultimate Hoya with my Hoya godmother, but this didn't come from my Hoya godmother, but this came from Rick Jarrett. It's the Hoya monette. So in that unboxing, when I first touched it, I was kind of like, ugh. I kind of shivered. Well, not shivered, I'm not sick, but anyways, like yeah, because it was so fuzzy. And again, it's an eriostema, so that's like a characteristic that comes with it. And this is its bloom, huge. So yeah, I think out of the 4 so far that I've shown you, lauterbachii has a bloom that looks different, but the other 3, they're somewhat similar. Don't you agree? And then here, right next to me, is Hoya archboldiana. So OMG, I had to have this one, as you can tell here, like, and apparently I've seen this on one of the Facebook groups that I belong to. There is 2 different kinds of blooms so far. It's like the peachy one, is a peachy one, and so I'm just gonna insert it here. But yeah, I don't know which one this is. And I do have another archboldiana that I bought from Lighthouse Hoya, so I'm hoping maybe this one and then that one would be different colored blooms. But if they're the same, they're just gonna be in the same pot. But in the meantime, they're on a separate pot, and we shall see in the future if they do have different colored blooms. So that this is Hoya archboldiana. OMG, that name is so beautiful. Okay, right next to it is Hoya onychoides. Let's move your tendril, Miss archboldiana. So if you remember my unboxing on this one, it finally rooted, so I basically just had to reroot it, and now it doesn't look sad. Its leaves are not like memory foamy or like, but now it's firm. And oh, I should cut this part of the tendril because it looks so woody. It's basically dry, but this one's good. So this is Hoya onychoides. I got this at the plant haul. Here's the bloom. So pretty. I should have worn red, but then again, I wanted the Hoya blooms to show. To kind of like almost be the center of the video. So Hoya onychoides. So I've shown you onychoides and archboldiana. I'm gonna show you something. So apparently someone with a bright ingenious idea decided to cross-pollinate the two, and this is the Hoya Seanie. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes. So this guy basically is the one that completed the list for me when I received it. And thank you, Alma Smith. So this is a cross between Archboldiana and Onychoides, and this is their baby. And this is the bloom. It's huge. I think it got both. It got the good genetics. It has good genetics. Yes, this is a hybrid baby. Just like my Jillian, she's a hybrid. But we shall see how this goes. So I can't wait in the future to see, like, or actually I can't wait in the future for them, all of them, to bloom, and I can share with you guys how they are. Like, oh, this is the part, I got this petal from my mama and this other petal from my daddy, just like us. And we got my eyebrows from my dad, which my daughter got from me too. So yes. And so there's that, the family. Yeah, technically they're family. The mama and the daddy, I don't know which one is which, but they got a beautiful baby. And this one here, so I got this as a one-leaf cutting. This is Hoya megalaster. For the longest time, it only gave me this long tendril. That's it, that's all it did. Yeah, I made it a trellis, and it didn't have any leaf. And then look, it has these two pair of leaves. There was like a pair here too, but they dropped, they died. And then there's two more that's happening there and here. So Hoya megalaster, just from its name, mega, like mega Sharon Coneta, mega superstar. It's big. And this is the flower. Yes, I'm just so proud of this one, because from one leaf to this, and hopefully one day when it decides to bloom, that will be just something. So Hoya megalaster, let's put you on the side. And now it's this guy, and this one has a new leaf. This is the Hoya, I'm gonna butcher its name, Magillivrarii. I'm gonna just type it here. But yes, this one also produces huge blooms. It somewhat reminds me of, not really, like the Seanie leaves. Yeah, this one reminds me of that, but this is the Mac. Yeah, I'm just gonna type it again. I can't pronounce it, but yes, this one produces big blooms as well, and it's this beautiful. Wow. I think I've been using the same words to describe them, because they are. Whoops. Oh, come on. I'll show you the last. You're too big. Go back there. Okay, sorry. And this one here is Hoya Kaimuki Pink. And I believe I got this from John. Is it from Jan? Or from, oh, I forgot, I'm gonna put it here. But I got this as a cutting when Hoya craze was not happening yet. And I'm so happy I discovered Hoya before all of this craziness. So now I have her, because I haven't seen people offering this. It's the Hoya Kaimuki Pink. So with the name itself, it's gonna be pink. Amongst the big red flowers, this one's gonna be pink. Yes. Hoya Kaimuki. Isn't that a cute name, I think? Yeah, that's all I have. Hoya Kaimuki. But yes, it hasn't done anything for me yet though. Okay, almost there. And I just want to include this guy here. Though I didn't see this on the internet being labeled as Hoyas that has a big bloom, but I think its bloom is big in my opinion and very catchy. Let's move you. So this is my Hoya undulata, and I've shown you guys pictures of its blooms when I open it, and then during the update I'm gonna show it again, because like those is it tentacles? Yeah, tentacle flowery type. Whoa. And yes, update as well, since she's already out of our bedroom. So this part here is new. Yes, those are new babies. And I'm not sure if I can show you. I'm so scared I might break a leaf. But yes, it's growing well. My Hoya undulata. So there's that. So the blooms are also big. That's why I'm including it here in this video. There's that. And this one's quite tall. This is my Hoya Max Superba. I still haven't gotten any information about this one, but I'm assuming it is a cross with a Mac, the one that I cannot pronounce, which I'm just gonna type here, Mac, yes. But this is Max Superba, and I cannot really find a picture of its bloom because I think it is a cultivar. So, but I have a huge hunch. I just have this gut feeling that, yeah, it's gonna have the same, almost the same flower as the yeah, I'm gonna type it again. So yes, Hoya Max Superba. And last but not the least, the one that's been trying to whack me in the face is, sorry, I'm just rearranging to make room for it because it is a big boy. Hi. So this is, can you see it? Ooh, this is from Min Nguyen. Remember that unboxing? Remember? So this is basically my replacement plant. Cause yeah. But this one is the Hoya imperialis. From its name itself, it's imperial. I'm assuming that's why they name it, and it's huge. It's huge. I need to give it a trellis because it's everywhere and I don't want it to break. Somewhere on one of the Facebook groups that I belong to, that I can use the tomato trellis to basically confine this guy, because as you can tell, it's huge, and then I can just loop it around. And yes, I am giving this guy a lot of light. It's basically right next to my south facing window, like right there. And so far it is loving it, because again, I just like what I mentioned, this is an eriostema. Is it a eriostema? Because the leaves are not fuzzy, but the stem is. But anyways, I'm giving it the most light and it's loving it. So hopefully one day it'll bloom for me, because obviously I'm not in Florida nor in Hawaii. I'm just in Southern California. So we do have the warmth, but we don't have the humidity. So I do have humidifiers for all of this. And light, I do supplement them with light, and of course I'm all growing them in passive hydro. And yes, sorry Min, I did disturb the roots of this one. I know you told me not to disturb it, but I disturbed it and now it's in like a but yes, thank you guys for watching, and I think I'm gonna do an in-depth how to take care on these Hoyas. I think, well, would you like me to do those videos? Yeah. And yeah, follow us on our Instagram at Julians_plant_corner. And Hoy, subscribe to my channel, okay? And also please like, I really would appreciate that. And don't forget, if you want to, click on that bell button. I've been hearing YouTubers say that. Click on my bell button so you'll get a notification when I upload a new video. Did I get that right? So yes, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Kita-kita tayo rito. And may you always be blessed.